Mhm. What's good, people? It's your boy Uncle Fred. I'm still trying to navigate this mobile thing. I just want to talk with y'all for a little bit as I go about my day. I'm gonna do this with my truck. It's kind of interesting. Uh, Trying to get everything set up. Trying to get the uh, moniker set up, but wasn't it didn't work. So you're getting what you get. Um, so anyway, please hit that like, comment, and subscribe. This is gonna be choppy because this I ain't really good at this. Doing it from my truck, but I'm gonna be doing a little more of this as time goes on, as I become better and more equipped to do it. But anyway, just wanted to talk at y'all about the game Thursday night. I meant to come on last night. I got home late and I didn't get a chance to get on, but uh, won the game 20 to 15. There's a lot of stuff that went on with the game. We not really happy with the win, but it's a win. And as I said before, I'd be better with a win and didn't play, up to my level as opposed to playing well and coming up short. Wins are hard to come by in this league. So we'll take the win. But this win came at a cost. At the end of my video, I was talking about the injuries to DLaw and Micah at the end of the game. And actually, it was our three best defensive players at the stretch of the game. All of them were either on the sideline and the 10 or in the locker room. I'm talking about Diggs, Micah, and DLaw. Of course, Diggs did come back. He's dehydrated, came back with an IV, got an IV in the locker room, came back out, and he's able to play the last few plays. Not so much for Micah and DLaw. It has come to our attention that Micah has a high ankle sprain, and those that know high ankle sprain is a little bit different from your standard ankle sprain that comes on the outside of the ankle. The high ankle sprain occurs on the inside of the ankle, and it occurs when the ankle is pushed this way, and that's a harder injury to overcome. And from what I've last heard, he's going to be out about 3 weeks. Luckily, we got the Steelers. Well, not luckily. Obviously, it's not luckily, but we got the Steelers, and then we got 10 days off for the Steelers. So that's really like a week in there. Got the Steelers, then the Lions, then we got a week off. So maybe by the 49er game, he'll be back. Then DLaw looks like he's gonna be out like 4 to 6 weeks. That's not as good right there because he's gonna be out a little longer. He may be out to the Eagles or the Falcons game. So that's not good there. So, look, I'm gonna carry this like this. We just gotta overcome it. We just gotta overcome it. And I know what our front office say. Well, this next guy just have to stand up, have to play up, you know. And I kind of hate that because it's like that means you didn't prepare. Because to me, you should have been looking at pass rushers, the whole time. Even in the draft, as I said in a video, you needed to have been looking at pass rushers in the draft, as opposed to getting a guy to replace DLaw, because that's why they drafted, Marshawn Nealon. That's why they drafted him. Now he's gonna get a chance to play now, because of course DLaw is not playing, so he's gonna get a chance to play now. So really, you should have been looking to get a pass rusher because you let two walk out the building, and Dante So you should have, at the very least, let's get one to match up with Sam Williams. So we have two so that you can move Micah around and do whatever you need to do with him. But you didn't do that. You draft basically to replace high-priced players, and that's just a cheap move. And you really should be trying to, enhance the team. We're in a win-now mode, We're not just trying to stand pat. We're trying to elevate. Other teams are elevating, all right? And so that's all I'm saying is that, the whole theme of the front office seems to be just to maintain, just to get back what you lost and just maintain. At no point do they look at, oh, let's get to that next level. What do I need to get to that next level? What they think is the next level, oh, we'll let that guy walk and we'll just draft us a guy. Not knowing you're actually taking half a step down when you do that, because that guy that you drafted, it might take him a couple of years to get to the level of the guy you just let go play at, the level they play at. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. And like I said, that's all. It's all a GM thing because, like I said, you should have had. Now, see, right now, the GM should be on the phone right now, looking for some pass rushers, looking for somebody. And I'm not talking about somebody off somebody's practice squad. You could be making a deal right now for my man from at the Jets. His name escapes me right now. Hassan Reddick. Should be making a deal for him. Jerry, you're a salesman. Sell it to him. Hey, man, you come here, man. We can get you on a 1-year deal, and then you can prove it, and you can do what you do, and you may get a thing here. We got some money. We got $26 to $30 million to play with and stuff. But I know they want to just get a practice squad player and pay him $38, as Voch like to say, and roll that money over to next year's cap. Like we not try to win now. And that's just the problem, So, so now with those guys injured, what does that mean? We got to play Pittsburgh. Now, Pittsburgh's not the offensive juggernaut, but they do like to run the football. They are physical. They do like to get after you. So we're going to need, Marshawn Nealon to step it up. We need him to step up. That's what the front office like to say. The next dude just step the heck up. So that's what we're going to need him to do, right? Need him to step up. We need Overshown to continue to do what he's doing. I love Overshown. Everybody watch my videos. He's becoming one of my favorite players, man. That dude will hit anything moving and then tell you about it. Yeah, I just laid Joe, out. He does that. And I love that sort of mentality. We need more of that exuberance on our team rather than just, that business-like, persona that we got. I need more like in your face, yeah, punch it in the air kind of thing when you make a play. I love that with Overshown. We need more of that, and I think a lot of that exuberance should rub off on the rest of our players. But yeah, we're gonna need those guys to play well. I think our defense, if we can hold up against the run, again, we held the Giants. And I think the Giants' offense and the Steelers' offense are kind of similar. I mean, they kind of are. You got a quarterback that's got some athletic ability, can make some plays here or there, but it's not known to, dot it up. Obviously we ain't gonna be able to get no pressure now, cause we didn't get no pressure with Micah, who's our only bona fide pass rusher. But the Steelers and Giants offenses are similar to me. Although they got Najee Harris, I think he may be a little bit better than Devin Singletary. But Devin Singletary breaks a lot of tackles, though, as we noted on the game the other night. Breaks a lot of tackles and stuff like that. So, but yeah, he and then they got Jaylen Warren. He's a good player too. He's a more explosive back. So we got those guys that we got to tend with. They got Pickens. He's pretty good. So I mean, very athletic. I don't think he's better than Naylor, Neighbors. I don't think he's better than him. So I think defensively we should be fine. But man, we gotta do better with our offense. We can't keep running these daggum stop routes. We can't be stop running these. Got to stop running these stick routes because the Steelers are gonna jump those. Their defense is the truth. And look here, man. I don't know what uh, Tyler Guyton. I don't know what kind of film they're gonna be having him watching this weekend. Uh, Trying to find out what number 90 is gonna be doing. But dude, you better be paying attention. Because I don't know. I mean, I know you done seen some dudes so far. You done seen Cam Jordan. You done seen Matabuke. Okay. You done seen them dudes. And you done seen Myles Garrett. Okay. But that number 90 from the Steelers, I don't think you done seen a dude like that dude right there. That might be the best defensive player in the league right there. I know Myles Garrett got the title. But that T.J. Watt is a dude, man. That's a dude that keep you up at night, and you thinking that's that man. That man coming. He coming. He coming. He coming. So, dude, I hope you got your stuff together. I hope Mike McCarthy got and Schottenheimer got a plan for chipping him because they never let nobody help Guyton the chip or anything like that, a tight end or something on that side or anything like that. I never saw any of that stuff Thursday night. But boy, you better do something like that to take on T.J. Watt. All right. Uh, but yeah, them injuries are what got me worried, man. And and I know the next 2 or 3 games gonna be crucial to what our season's gonna look like, man. I'm not throwing in the towel by no means, no stretch of the imagination. Are we gonna do that? But I just thought it is interesting, and we need to be conscious of what those injuries mean. Injuries are part of the game. But when you're a GM, and that's why I got in my title in one of my thumbnails captions hashtag fire the GM. I know this is a big thing going around the league about people going around trying to get the GM fired or whatever. The GM, our GM is Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is not a great GM. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody says. He may be a great money uh, raiser, fundraiser, and that sort of thing. I know he can do that. I know he's good for drumming up business, drumming up interest, getting newspaper articles, headlines, and keeping the Cowboys' name in the papers, keeping us relevant. And trust me, I appreciate all of that. Right? That's very important. Okay, but there's a football side to this thing. And that involves when your team needs certain players, making sure that the resources and stuff are there that we can pivot on a dime to be able to get a player that we need, have the monies there to do what we need, pay the players that we got, and acquire the players that we need. That's just, I mean, you just got to do that and not be trying to do all this song and dance and stuff while we can't do it. Because see, whereas he was trying to put all 36 of them players is on 1 year deals, all the coaching staff on 1 year deals because it said comfort, makes you, not able to do your job well, and putting people in a tight ringer, makes people perform better. Well, you've been performing at a leisure for 30 years because you knew you have no way of losing your job as GM. Maybe you should be on a 1 year deal. So maybe you'll GM better. Maybe you'll go, find out what running backs we need. You know what, going out of last year, coming into this year, we needed linebackers, we needed defensive tackles, we needed, and then some in the running back room. You knew we needed that. And low key, we needed an extra pass rushers because you knew you weren't signing Dante and Dorrance. You knew you weren't signing them dudes. All right? But you didn't, you know. And the other GMs, they be proactive. Now you saw what the Chiefs did when Isaiah Pacheco went down. They went first. They got this other dude Steele 42. Now he's hurt. Then they went back and did circled the block and got got Kareem Hunt. Okay, even with the baggage that he's got, but hey, we got a need. They went on and got him. Wasn't no hand wringing. They went on and got a back. Let's go. That's the difference in Brett Veach and Jerry Jones. Okay, you're kicking around with these handful of running backs, these average running backs. You see our running game is very average, and you ain't doing nothing. You don't even daggone move Dalvin Cook to the 53-man roster. Now, I would advise doing that before making any wholesale big-time moves. I would say do that rather than, first before you go trying to, do all this other stuff. But there's some other backs that's out there, okay, that, that could fill the bill, for us. But, we not, even thinking about that, And I guarantee you, the only thing they're going to do to solve this edge rusher deal, probably just move up Tyrese Wheat. That's probably all they're gonna do. Tyrese Wheat. That's probably the only move they're gonna make is to sign Tyrese Wheat. And we should be good. No, it's not gonna be good enough. So yeah, I'm all for the hashtag fire the GM. I'm all for it, and don't mean it from no ill feelings, but you're not good at your job. You're not good at your job because that GM needs to be forward thinking. He needs to look ahead, look over the hills, look around the curves, look at what the team needs, be anticipatory of team needs, not reactionary to what team needs, and that just needs to happen. But anyway, that's all I got, man. For you today, you know, we um, we we going through it right now. We got the win. We're 2-2. Got 10 days off. Hopefully, because a lot of people have said that DLaw and Micah was kind of the reasons that the defense was kind of scuffling. Not because they're not good players, but because they were kind of doing their own thing, so to speak. Maybe now Zimmer will have the attention of all these other 9 players and the 2 players that's going to replace DLaw and Micah, and maybe they can play more as a cohesive unit and along those lines. So I mean, hey, you can hope, and wish and pray and stuff on that level. So, but anyway, man, that's all I got, man. From the desk of Uncle Fred. Please please comment and subscribe, and kind of bear with your boy as he try to delve into this mobile thing. I've seen Mark Holmes do this all the time, man. They do this thing seamlessly. I've seen Rome do this and do it seamlessly, man. Your boy was scuffling trying to do this mobile thing, but if I can start doing this right, man, I might start doing this more, and I might start to provide y'all with a little more content, because I'm in my car a lot, going to and from work and stuff like that, and I have thoughts. And I have thoughts, and I have opinions, and I have, things that I think could be beneficial to the cowboy community, and I'd like to share with y'all. But anyway, that's all I got, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this content with other people that might be cowboy consumers like you and I are. We eat, sleep, drink cowboys at Blue and Silver, man. That's all we do. That's what it's all about. But that's all I got, man. Catch you guys on the next video.